Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, October 23rd. We are going to do Nick's Read of the Week from this past Wednesday's comic book haul, from what I picked up. Sorry for the late start, but none of my stuff worked. I couldn't get my mic wasn't going on and my camera wasn't going on, so it took me a few minutes to fix that and got it solved, so here we are. Let's go over what I read, and then I'll tell you my read of the week, and maybe some runners up. So I read Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'd mentioned in my video on Wednesday that the book was not that good. The final few pages ended up being pretty damn good, so I kind of surprised myself and was like, oh boy, I cut this out pretty early, but it was not the read of the week. Good book, thanks to the last few pages. Bounty Hunter 6, which I said might be in there, was almost in there. Good read, a lot of flashbacks in this one, but it was fun. Rick and Morty Go to Hell. This was the finale. It was funny, but it was not the read of the week. I liked it. It was a good book overall. I think it was a good 5-part series. Aquaman 64 was almost there. I said that this might be in there when you were watching my video on Wednesday, and this was almost in there. This was a good read. Last week was an easy pick. This week was a much more difficult pick. This one, Robin King. I liked this a lot more than I thought I would. I think a big part of it has to do with all the artwork. My only problem is that Robin was so OP in this. He could beat up anybody, and I thought it was a little far-fetched. So Justice League 55 was good. We're still following Nightwing and Lex Luthor. Good read. They're going through Starro Mountain. Not read of the week, but another good one. And here we go. It came down to these two books, which I think everybody who likes these two series is going to choose between. So Daredevil and Venom are amazing. It took me a day to think about it, and I wrote down some little facts about each, and I was like, that's so silly. Reread them, and I was like, okay, here we go. So Daredevil was my runner-up for read of the week. Him and Spidey kind of made up a little bit. We're still going to do Daredevil with the old girlfriend of his that they had to make forget with the purple children. Great read. I would definitely recommend this one. But my read of the week goes to Venom 29. So in the alternate universe, they find Annie, who you find out is Dylan's mother in this universe, at least. We're guessing she is in all of the universes. So they're talking, and it's a whole backlog of their story about how she was a single mom. She raised Dylan, but in this one, he became Codex, Null. And they were mentioning she was talking to Brock and trying to help explain to him, in this, he can talk to the symbiotes, he can react to them. Now you have to remember, in Eddie Brock's original universe, he doesn't know that Dylan can do anything like that. So he's telling her, no, none of that happens. And all of a sudden, at one point, Dylan fights back with them. And all of a sudden, he's like, wait a second. And you can kind of see, I think it clicks. So, really awesome read. Like I said, it was hard to choose between these two, but I think this story just had so much more to it. It was nice learning about Annie, the character. It's funny because both stories had a little bit of a love story in them, Eddie Brock and Annie, Matt Murdock, and I can't remember the girl's name. But overall, this was really cool. They ended up having to get into a pretty decent-sized fight. All of the Venomized characters started coming back in, which was great. But like I said, you learn that it's kind of Dylan's fault in this universe. So I think this was an incredible read. I'm excited to see what 30 has to offer. Excited to see what all these books have to offer next. Rick and Morty will go into a new series. Will I read it? I don't know. I'm going to look into if Rick and Morty 60 will ever come out first, but So yeah, we'll have a lot on the agenda for next week. Monday, I'm going to do my recommendation show. I already have my books picked out, so I can't skip it. I have the whole day off. I appreciate you coming on and watching this early in the morning. Sorry for being so tired. I kind of rolled out of bed and just shot this, but hey, thanks for viewing my videos. I was watching Rod the Rican do his shout out show, and he was literally saying, you might start with like 5 views. I'm like, that's kind of what I'm getting right now, but it's so much fun to do these. You learn so much from each one, and I absolutely took what he said, and I was like, you know what? That's such a good way to view it. And you just kind of climb the ladder. So noticing the views go up a little bit in each video. I'm shooting more videos each week, which is still a lot of fun. And then, yeah, going to have everything else nice and set up, hopefully, and keep it rolling. So I hope everybody stays safe. Enjoy your weekend. Read your comics. Let me know what your read of the week was down in the comments. And next week, we'll hopefully do our first giveaway. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.